Welcome back to Strength Side Fridays. So today we're talking about ankle mobility. Ankle mobility is an important aspect of not only exercising because of things like squats and lunges and deadlifts, but also in injury prevention in all athletic endeavors. If you have bad ankle mobility, you're more predisposed to have ACL injuries or hip injuries, back injuries, things of that nature. So let's talk about ways that we can assess ankle mobility and also improve it. So, easy dorsiflexion test. And dorsiflexion is the ability to pull the toes closer to your shin. Okay? So, easiest way to assess that, find a wall, take off your shoes, become one with the earth, and put your toes all the way up against the wall, get in a half kneeling position, and go ahead and push your knee all the way to the wall. Okay? If you can do that, we're going to go ahead and slide your foot back. And again, we're going to rock forward until your knee touches. Okay, we're good. We're going to slide back. And essentially what we're doing is we're trying to find that spot where you can't quite reach anymore. Okay? So once we get there, let's go ahead and mark that off with something. An easy way to do that is put down a piece of paper and mark it off, or leave a little marker on the ground because we're going to come back to it. Okay? So once we get done with that, let's go ahead and check out how far I got. So let's see, I'm about right there. I got about 5-6 inches maybe away from the wall. So that's fairly good ankle mobility. Now if you're around 3 or 4 inches, that's about the lowest we want to have. Anything below that, we're going to go ahead and say you probably need to work on that. The biggest thing we're looking for though is an asymmetry. If you have a right to left asymmetry, that can be a big issue. Okay? So the one that's lower, we need to work on a lot. Okay? So what we're going to do to work on it is, this can actually be part of the mobility exercise. So we can just get into this position and really push into this stretch here. We'll keep going, push into the stretch. One thing you want to make sure of is to not lose your arch. So a good way to do that is pull your toes up off the ground, then push it in hard. That creates your arch. And go ahead and do it again. Now, one thing to pay attention to is you should be feeling a stretch in the back of your ankle here. If you're not, if you're feeling this in the front, that means you have impingement, and this stretch isn't going to do anything for you. That's when you need to implement something like a distraction, a banded distraction that pulls your ankle back. We'll talk about that maybe in another video. So that's a stretch you can do, and then you can also go ahead, after you're done doing, say, a set of 10 of that, we can go ahead and foam roll the back here, loosen that up, go ahead and stretch again, foam roll, come back and test it again. You should see a pretty instantaneous change of about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Okay? So try that out if you're having issues with ankle mobility. If you're not, don't worry about it at all. You're okay. All right, we'll see you in the next one.